Alright, so I'm going to press these subframe bushings out of the VR4 subframe and use this nice press to do it.
Is this the black part?
Yeah.
It's gonna pop out.
Back to the shop and got the front diff bushings out because I had to actually cut them out. The edge right here, it like overlaps, so you can't actually press them out. There's nowhere for you to get something to support it, so it just wants to like come out of the die. So I just cut it out and then hit it with an air hammer. Came out really nice. Just took a little bit of time. So now it's all stripped. I grabbed the dimensions off of these, and now I just need to have it power cut tomorrow, or drop it off at the power cutter. Okay, so this is going to be another short video. I got the subframe, all the bushings out of it. It was kind of a pain to get these ones out, just because of that lip. I wasn't able to actually press them out. So what I did was, which one was it? One of them, I cut too deep, so I had to, I don't know, this one right here. I cut it too deep with a Sawzall. So, well, not all the way, but just at the top, it was a little bit too deep. So I welded it, ground it down. I'm gonna take all this stuff now to the power cutter. I do that on the way to the power cutter. I'll press these bushings out because I thought they'd come out easy, but they're not. So I want to have this power coated as well, so it all looks good. And all this stuff, the rear sway bar, and all those brackets and those front lower control arms right there. The subframe just needs to go to the power cutter with the lower control arms and all this random little bracketry. I'm going to take it to the same place that's doing all the door handles and stuff for my house and all the latches and everything. So I'm going to just get it gloss black. Just have it powder coated black, gloss black, everything. And then the lower control arms for the front too. So it just looks nice. And you can see how this is all kind of rusty and everything. It just looks not that great. And then when I get back, I'll put hopefully I'll have the solid bushings made by then. And I'll have the rear steering delete already. And I'm not sure about that, that like rear steering, like lower control arm thing. Subscriber sent me like a link to, well, not a link, but a company that makes one. The only issue is it's like 195 bucks. I could really, for what it is, I could make that same thing for like $25. Heim joints are, well, so Heim joints are like 20 bucks for a pair of them. And then the stainless or the steel or whatever you're going to use on it is going to be, and it's round, so it's only on a lathe. So that would only be another like 25 bucks or something. So I could just make it myself. But the reason I don't want to do that is because those ones you have to weld in, and you know, a lot of people don't like to weld stuff in. What I designed just bolts right in. It takes you, it would take you like a good maybe half hour to install them. You wouldn't have to remove the lower control arm and have it welded and then spray paint it to cover up the stuff so it doesn't rust or repowder coated or whatever you're going to do with it. So I just wanted a solution that just went right in, bolted right up, and I didn't have to worry about messing with welding or anything. I mean, if you plan on just pulling the lower control arm, welding it or whatever, that wouldn't be a big deal. But for 195 bucks, I'll just have a machine shop make me a pair of those. But yeah, I'm gonna get all this stuff powder coated. Hopefully everything goes smoothly, especially with like the diff bushings. I need to have a machine shop make them and then have them anodized, hard anodized, and I need to figure out about the poly on the diff bracket. Hopefully like energy suspension makes something like that. I'll get the energy suspension like bushings for the front and rear of the diff, like the diff holders carrier thing, and then I'll get some energy suspension for the sway bar. Probably the front control arms, because these were pretty cracked, and I want to design a little thing that turns this into spherical bearing, but right now I'm not too worried about it. I'm probably going to put a spherical bearing into the actual control arm part, because this spins pretty freely as is, but you know, that's a rubber bushing, and rubber bushings love preload. So I'm going to stop rambling. Thanks for watching the video, and you know, subscribe if you're not subscribed. Comment below. Thanks for watching. See you Monday.